यार 5 मिनट का वेट हो सकता है?
हाँ हाँ, कर लो कर लो।
थैंक यू यार। जेफ भाई।
हाँ क्या भाई?
यार वो सैफ को तुम्हारी वीसी में ट्रैक करते हैं। यार बस ये एक्नो में वेट
हाँ
कर रहे हैं।
Last player standing. Placing sentry.
I'll take everything from them. Dead. One down.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid. I'm out of here. There. Gotta go. Take this. 'Spike down B. Placing swarm grenade. One enemy remaining. Swarm grenade out.
Ouch.
30 seconds left.
Toxins going up.
They're supposed to be fighting back, right?
Can I get this? Can I get this?
Enemy tagged.
Defeated. Shot down.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
A 1v2 now for Ace.
Poison orb emitting. Poison's off.
Thirty seconds left.
Here's the footsteps. Molly at his feet. not going to be able to do much after that. Team Calamity running away with this one, 4 already. Mind you, this is on the defensive side, and historically we've known that Icebox is kind of an attacker side map. So, as many rounds as Calamity does get, it'll be an advantage for them. You see, bit of a default here from Team Diddlers now. 2 people working their way towards mid. As we see, Salty Malone on that rafter side, jiggling for this belt peak. Turret gets dealt with. Spams, and amidst all that, Lucy does manage to find kill onto the Sova. A lot of util being invested at the feet of Team Diddlers, but they are going to make their way onto the side. Plant going down now, but actually gets taken down. Wingman not able to complete the animation of the spike plant there.
One enemy remaining.
As Team Diddlers still making it work here. 1v2 now for Shonu to manage.
Spike planted.
Op in his hand. He would much rather prefer maybe to grab a rifle from somewhere close by. Or even an investment of the LP. Does opt for the Vandal. Diddlers in very good positions here in the post plant. Shonu, it's going to be a very tough order for him. Volleys as well invested. Alarm bot will play things further, and these crossfires are just going to be too much for Shonu to handle. So Team Diddlers do get their first round. Right, we are now into the 6th round. And Acknowledge has taken a very aggressive angle here. He's gonna get punished for it. Thomas quick on the trigger there.
You should run.
Lockdown being invested for Team Diddlers. They're gonna wait this out. And hopefully
Go, go, go.
think that Team Calamity are gonna respect it, but they have kind of timed it perfectly here, Team Calamity, and they're just gonna fast retake with this one. But Team Diddler do invest Potato Health as well. The Armageddon gonna delay the retake from Team Calamity. Mishu has one onto Ace here. Lucy falls to Shonu, getting a second one as well onto Fane here. It's now a 2v4.
One enemy remaining.
Side of Team Diddlers, and it's not gonna happen for them. Team Calamity pull off a stellar retake here.
Placing sentry.
Some ults also being built up here for both teams now. Team Calamity do have the Viper Spit and the Thrash online for Sherlock. Meanwhile, on the other side of Team Diddlers, they do also have the Thrash, the Viper Spit, and the Eons Overdrive. That is now being invested here from Lucy. Looking to get some value from that. Bit of shots missing, but Michu does manage to shut down Lucy there.
Toxins
And
going up.
well, that would seem a bit of a waste of that ult. Thrash being invested to clear a bit of sight here. Technology are gonna get pushed back from that as the rest of Team Diddlers make their way towards this B side here. In a bit of a hole now.
Toxin
Two
screen down.
players from the side of Team Calamity are very low, so they can make this work. Ace managed to get one kill with the
Spike
snake
down
bite.
B.
Technology gonna respond back instantly. And a counter Thrash being invested from Team Calamity,
One enemy remaining.
making
30
quick
seconds
work
left.
of Team Diddlers here. Last alive is Killjoy for Team Diddlers. And the drone gonna confirm the positioning and the tag as well for good measure. A lot of targets to deal with, but he does make it a bit competitive in the end. Unfortunately, the round does still go to Team Calamity. We're now into the 8th round of this game here on Icebox. And Op invested in the hands of Shono. I think it's been there for a while now, but I haven't seen it get that much value. We're looking to change that as we see Team Diddlers, a bit of a broken buy here, 2 Guardians, 3 Sheriffs invested, and that alarm bot
Alarm bot down.
is going to confirm that there is some presence outside that B main side. Michu. Gonna just stay here, waiting to punish any large attempts here. Ace, on the other hand, managed to get Technologia. Op has made its way towards the steep side, but now I think Team Diddlers kind of have an idea that it might be towards that side, and now making their way towards this A side, letting the wiper wall go down. As Lucy is still trying to lurk his way here. Michu,
30
the
seconds
timing
left.
is insane here from both players. Gets the better of each other. Lucy, it is against Michu, the Sheriff. Prevailing against the Vandal here. Shono with a nice shot onto Formus, and another one onto Ace for good measure. It is still a 3v3 here. Honor one.
One
Able to
enemy
land some
remaining.
shots. Salty Malone with 2 on the round. Sherlock gonna finish things up, earning Calamity their 7th of the game.
Woo! We got this. Turret out.
Turret out.
Team Diddlers really struggling to close some of these rounds out. They do make it close in the end, but just closing out the rounds is proving to be a bit difficult for them. On the other hand, Team Calamity making no sweat in these tough situations, handling them perfectly. You see another A approach for Team Diddlers here. A lot of lethal being invested for both teams, and Diddlers are still kind of behind this wall. They're gonna wait for it to go down. Wingman does go for the plant, and
Spike down
oh,
A.
there's no real support behind it. Formus does get Malone here, followed up by 2 kills on the side of Team Calamity here. Ace and Formus making things competitive. This Op is proving to be a problem, and the classic
Last player standing.
getting the kill here in the end. Honored and Ace, in the midst of all that chaos, do secure the 2nd round for Team Diddlers.
Are they us?
Placing sentry.
Another A approach. I think we've seen this a lot from Team Diddlers. They're very adamant on taking the site here. Stealth drone. No clear things here, but there is Gecko still on that pipe site. Side here, Sherlock managed to get one on that very tricky angle here. I think Diddlers were not expecting that. Do still let the spike go down here. Honored one. Very aware on that flank that someone might be there. Big serve shown here. Locked up being invested. And it actually gets taken care of by the Armageddon. 2v3 for Team Calamity. And they make this work here. Swamis is gonna say otherwise here, leaving Salty Malone in a 1v3 now. It's gonna be a tall order for him. So the third now
If
for
you're
Team
not
Calamity.
a good shot today,
Oh,
don't worry.
apologies,
There are other ways
Team
to
Diddlers. Slowly making their way back into the game.
Recalling my boss.
Rather a default for Team Diddlers here. Michu, I don't know if Michu did spot out
Gotta go.
Killjoy for Team Diddlers over there, and that angle ace. Tower manages to get Acknowledgia and Chonu gets the lurking Killjoy. For a 1-for-1 trade so far now, but Killjoy on Calamity's side is very low. Making their way now towards this B side here is Team Diddlers. Where Michu is the sole anchor. Going with another kill. On to Farmers now. There's no investment of the Viper out here. Is the Molly gonna be able to get rid of the wingman? It does indeed.
Spike down B.
So this is gonna delay things further and allow Team Calamity to
30
get into
seconds
these
left.
retake positions here. 3v4 now, and a Viper's Pit to navigate through. The Thrash being invested from both teams here, and I don't think that anyone got detained.
One enemy remaining.
This is a tough pit to conquer, but Team Calamity is doing a very good job of it, and they do indeed get themselves their 8th round, and on a thrifty as well.
Last round before the switch.
Turn out.
Last round of the half here.
Placing alarm bomb.
Team Diddlers will be looking to secure this last round to make things competitive. And as for the other side, Team Calamity, well, they'll be looking to end things on a strong note and be set for their attacker side. See, the first kill going the way of Team Diddlers. Ace. I should get the first kill on our one. Kurt there. Playing it out now in the end now. See Team Diddlers again with the intent to go towards this Ace. Salty Malone. A kill onto Ace
One
here.
enemy
Acknowledging onto
remaining.
Pain.
Spike down A.
Bot coming back.
Miss all that. There's now Honor one left alone in this 1v2. He is very low as well, so it's going to be a very tough task for him. Playing all these angles here, and it's not going to happen. So Team Calamity ending the half 9-3
Switching
in the lead.
sides.
Mind you, Team Diddlers, they have not like they've not been like completely dominated. I would say, like they've had good moments here and there. It's just they haven't been able to close out the rounds as efficiently as they would have. Let's see. It is a new half now for them. Hopefully they can start a chain of rounds here and maybe be on for a comeback in this game. As you see, Team Calamity doing the opposite of what Team Diddlers was doing. It is a guy here. I don't know if... Okay, I think he has made his way past as the rest of Team Calamity make their way towards this B side now, and see a fast flank coming from Team Diddlers. They're gonna fall back now. And I think they are gonna let this spike go, but it was almost very close
Spike down B.
to getting that wingman off with just the pistol here, but that was to get invested in the end. And Honor one lands a nice shot all the way from Snowman on Technologia. Spike's still not down here. Team Calamity, they're kind of being delayed here, and pretty well, I should say, here from the side of
Spike
Diddlers.
down B.
Dart
One enemy remaining.
gonna get taken care of, and well, it's looking to be a flawless pistol
30 seconds left.
from Team Diddlers. Doubling up towards this yellow side here, and I think they have spotted Michu on this angle. He's gonna get cleared out with the salvos there, and it is a flawless pistol.
Placing alarm bot.
Poison orb emitting.
Right now, the buy round for Team
Poison orb emitting.
here, and
I got you.
very opportunistic here. Flom is getting awarded for the risk play that he did here with the Spectre peeking out.
Leave us.
Bad things up here, but Ace with the Bulldog here,
Spike down
going
mid.
massive. 3 kills on the round. Flom is gonna get the second kill on the round for him. Bring things up this buy round.
Right there.
Deploying drone.
As you see now, Team Diddlers on their bonus round, Team Calamity with rifles in their hand. And they'll be looking to secure this one. Otherwise, it's gonna be, well, it's gonna get a bit competitive for their liking, and they would ideally like to close things out very early, considering they are in the lead here. Planned attempt here, gonna get delayed by the salvos yet again here. Okay, that was pretty close for Shonu there. Nolgias is doing a very good job here on the lurk here, and still needs to take the perfect timing here. He can potentially call back the rotates as well, but now he's gonna join his team. Shonu spot onto the Viper, but Ace again with the Bulldog. Reigns supreme here. Nolgia gonna trade things out here. Pain getting shot barely through the smoke here. Salty Malone gonna follow up with a trade here.
Planted.
Honor one has sneaked up to this A heaven. Is he gonna get checked by anyone? Lucy,
Gun here.
the sheriff here. Spot out Salty Malone. One on to Fielder here with an instant trade from Promise. Sherlock
Last player
has not been
standing.
checked in this corner.
One enemy
There's
remaining.
where Team Diddlers are completely unaware there. As Sherlock clutches it out for his team. So 10 rounds now for Team Calamity. Only 3 rounds away for closing things out. Team Diddlers, they were on a bonus, mind you, but they almost made it work in the end. Had it not been for the unexpected position from Sherlock
Revealing
there.
area.
Okay, we see first kill of the round going to Lucy here. Running one onto Shonu. Farm is going to follow up with his own onto Acknowledgia. As the rest of Team Calamity, bit hesitant to work their way towards this A side of the map. Michu on the lurk here. And I don't think he's going to expect Lucy to be on this off angle. Lucy doesn't manage to land the shot here. Gonna do a bit of chip damage. Oh, that is a very good multi. It has some reach to it. Famus,
Spike
on the other
down
hand,
A.
has taken care of the
Last
spike
player
planter.
standing.
Salty Malone not gonna be able to do much in that position, and Payne finishes things up. The 6th now for Team Diddlers. They are making it competitive, and I still believe like they could potentially maybe even get close to Team Calamity here. We'll have to see. Because so far, this has not been like a complete dominant performance. It has been very close. All the rounds coming down to a couple of kills here. Just a couple ones. Like we saw the pistol for Team Diddlers. They did end up getting a flawless. But other than that, it has been fairly competitive. Team Calamity now on to Sheriffs here.
Toxin screen down.
Working their way together as a pack here. Savos gonna delay things further. Acknowledgia has lurked his way here. Payne on the other side lands a dink on time for good measure. Throwing the spot out. Players here, Payne does manage to get Acknowledgia in the end there. And the rest of Team Calamity still kind of eyeing this 410 side. Meanwhile, Shonu does manage to get one pick, and the call has been made to regroup towards that B side,
30
while the rest
seconds
of
left.
Team Diddlers are going to be reinforcing towards that A side, but paying his ear in this angle. Are Team Calamity going to be able to check him in this corner? Will they be diligent? That is the question. They do clear it, but Payne does manage to
One enemy
take
remaining.
Michu with him. Lucy
I'm out of here.
on the side of Snowman lands 2 nice shots, and earning Diddlers their 7th one now. Keeping it close still, and it is a timeout being called for Team Calamity. Alright, timeout is over now. Surely must have discussed a lot of things to
Let's get it.
maybe close out the game here for the side of Team Calamity. They are still in the lead by 3. And well, they will be looking to close things out as soon as possible. But I doubt that Team Diddlers are gonna make things easier for them. An attempt at
Oh yeah!
taking the orb here, and
On the loose!
Ace presence is gonna be noted and getting a detained as well for good measure. Ace finally gets taken down here, and Pain also tagged down to 32 HP here, so well, it's gonna be a pretty difficult position for Team Diddlers to come back from. Lucy here. Still with Farmers waiting to see anything else. Side of Team Calamity. Michu lands an extra onto Pain here. Acknowledgia falls up onto Honored One after he got 1 kill as well. And now Team
One enemy remaining.
an advantage is
Placing
still Calamity. The Armageddon did get invested, but in the end the spike did get planted, and well, Team Calamity now on to 11. Within 2 rounds now of closing things out. Ults on the side of Team Diddlers here. They have Thrush Online and the Viper Spit. So though they can lock down particular avenue that Team Calamity might try to approach from. And then they have the Thrash for a potential retake setup as well. So now make their way towards this B side. Team Calamity. Ace has been on this angle, I think, for all of this defensive side here, anchoring. But as we all know, this angle does get cleared a lot here. Ace does a very good job onto Shonu first. Sherlock falls up with a trade onto Pain. Dart to reveal his location here. The wingman is gonna be a nuisance, but not for
Spike down
Ace.
B.
He is being the solid rock for Team Diddlers here. Michu lands one onto Michu. Ace still at the side of yellow, not being cleared. He is been a nuisance for Team Calamity to handle, and still in his Viper smoke lurking around. Michu. As you go for the spam here, and the timing.
One enemy remaining.
Ace with the 4th. He just
30
has a
seconds left.
classic in his hands, and has been at that yellow angle for so long, not being cleared. The Honored One gonna finish things off with a kill onto Michu.
Everyone note down your
Diddler
observations,
with 8
then
now.
let's run it again.
I feel like there was a bit of a half-hearted approach towards clearing that yellow angle for the side of Team Calamity,
Placing swarm grenade.
but
Placing swarm
you
grenade.
must not disregard the efforts that Ace put into that anchoring.
Get out of my way.
We're seeing here, posted up with the op here, gonna spot out Acknowledgia instantly. Shut down. The Viper's Pit invested here at this B main area. Ace gonna play in it now. On the other side of it, and the drone gonna go in now. Clear things out. But Ace gonna expire here. How is gonna be playing this? He is not gonna be allowed to play, as a bit of an unlucky timing here. Shonu getting him and landing a second one onto Lucy. Plan coming in now for Sherlock.
Spike planted.
Gonna barely escape
Placing swarm
with that
grenade.
mosh pit on his feet. Thomas gonna trigger that turret here. Gonna give the indication to Shonu that one guy is lurking.
You should run.
Lockdown being invested and Thrash on the side of Diddlers. Honored One landing a nice shot and another one onto Shonu here. Standing in. Wingman for the defuse. The Nano Swarm is gonna take care of that. And now the time has
One
gone
enemy
away
remaining.
for the side of Team Diddlers here. They do manage to get the kills in the end. Honored one with 4, but the round unfortunately goes to the side of Team Calamity. And now
Match point.
on map point here. Team Calamity